Welcome to Creating Cooperative Kids. I'm your host, Bill Corbett. This show is reaching more and more families across the nation, helping caregivers create stronger relationships with their children. With that said, I'd like to welcome parents, grandparents, and teachers watching us on Channel 22 in Boulder, Colorado. Our teens are tomorrow's leaders, and it's up to us adults to help them develop the potential they all have to become effective leaders. But helping them develop leadership skills can be an incredible challenge for us. We're just trying to get them through the day to do their homework and take out the trash. There is one particular trait that great leaders have that we wish our teens could develop, and that trait is the ability to communicate. Have you noticed how many teenagers mumble when they speak or have difficulty making direct eye contact with the other person? And thanks to the popularity of cell phone texting and Facebook communication, there is a fear that our teens won't know how to communicate one-on-one with others. You're probably wondering what's going on in back of me here as I start this show. It's all related to what I was just speaking about. Going on behind me is a session from what's called a youth leadership program in which teens are given the opportunity to develop those critical communication skills in front of their peers, one of the most difficult things for them to do. At the conclusion of the program, the teen participants have new skills in presenting in front of groups and a newfound confidence that they can take with them anywhere. You're going to be hearing more about this amazing program in the next few minutes, so sit back, relax, and join me for another episode of Creating Cooperative Kids.
Nothing to lose. I'm gonna teach myself to play guitar and tie my shoes. I'm gonna learn to whistle soon, and someday I'll go walking on the moon. I'm gonna be brave and I'm gonna be strong. When I'm alone, I can't think of much I can't do, and someday I'll go walking on the moon.
Our teens are our future, as you heard me say, and one of the best things we can do is to give them the skills that will help them become more successful in life. Now, one set of those skills is the ability to speak their mind in an assertive and professional manner. Today, I'm going to be sharing information with you about an incredible nonprofit organization that conducts programs for our teens called Youth Leadership, designed to give them these exact skills. The organization is Toastmasters International, and it has more than 280,000 members in over 13,000 clubs in 116 countries, and I've been a member myself for over 20 years. With me on the show today to share more youth leadership are two gentlemen who have extensive experience conducting it. Bob Winslow is a member of the Niantic Community Toastmasters chapter and has an Advanced Communicator Bronze certification and an Advanced Leader Bronze certification. Jeff Raia is a Distinguished Toastmaster, the highest distinction in the organization, and he's an Advanced Leader Silver, who has been a member of Toastmasters for over 12 years. Jeff has actually been teaching youth leadership in elementary and middle schools for over 6 years. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you,
Thanks for being here, because I really believe in the Toastmasters organization. And so one of the things that I discovered and we stumbled on was a program we're going to share with you in just a moment that is done in Southern Connecticut, and it's called Fresh New London. And they apparently approached you, Bob, and asked you about getting some help or something. We'll talk exactly about that in a minute, how that happened. But anyway, Fresh New London is a very unique organization, and my crew is running B-roll right now, so you can see the live shots or the tape shots of that group. What they do is Fresh New London actually are inner city youth who grow vegetables, and then they harvest them and they bring them into the local city and sell them. So the director, Myrna Martinez and Bob, together, you created an opportunity to use youth leadership for these teens, because they have to use their speaking skills to market when they go to market with their products to sell. And I thought that was incredible. So I came down and we took a look at that, and we watched one of the final sessions live, and that's where we shot the beginning of the show so we could get them in the background. And you're watching clips from the actual final session where these teens are taught how to stand up at a lectern and actually speak their mind to their peers. And I think that's an incredible opportunity. How did that happen, Bob? How did that come together?
We were approached by the youth leader of Fresh when she heard about Toastmasters. She came to our club and attended a meeting and asked us if there was some vehicle by which we could have Toastmasters training for her group of kids who were 15 to 17 years old and working for the summer in this Fresh program in New London. And we said, yes, Toastmasters has something called the Youth Leadership Program. And we described it to her briefly, and she said, that sounds like the right thing. And we got it rolling right away. We got in 7 sessions in 6 weeks.
That's awesome. Now, Jeff, you've been doing youth leadership for quite some time. In fact, you really kind of spearheaded in your area to do more with organizations, right?
That's correct, Bill. And what's great about this program, it's a learn, do, review type program. So you have 3 children, I have 4, and we learn really quickly that lecturing does not work. And just think about Charlie Brown programs. We've seen a lot of those Charlie Brown programs, how they depict the adults when they speak to their children. It's like, wah, 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 wah. So it's a great program. All the kids are participating, communicating in every session. Bob said he did 7 sessions. It's usually a 10-session program. We do them with the lower group. But again, it's a user-friendly, trust, support. We have support, and it's a caring environment. And that's how they are performing.
It's incredibly valuable organization for our youth, because you're right, we learn more by doing. And
Correct.
This gives them the opportunity to do that in front of their peers, which is really tough. Now listen, I talked with Myrna Martinez, the director, and we interviewed her and asked her what were the strengths that she saw in this program with her group. And let's roll the tape and let's watch the interview.
They're using these skills in order to share what they have experienced, how they've grown, what they've done during their summer program, and so they're going to be able to use that to communicate to the rest of the community that's going to come out to this event tomorrow night. Skills throughout, I mean, they're going to be invaluable throughout their time with Fresh New London and beyond Fresh New London in their lives. But throughout Fresh New London, it depends on the projects that we choose. But basically, like I said, hopefully I'd like to set up the program. There are definitely skills that's helped build upon what we've worked on, and I think having it in a formal setting, using these skills in a more formal setting that Toastmaster has brought to us, that I think they've seen the importance of being able to use it in this setting. And also, one of the things that we hadn't done at all, but I did want to bring into the program, which Toastmasters did, help get that going, is the use of parliamentarian procedures, and so that's something that we've been using to, like I said, step us up a bit and bring us into an area that's a little bit more formal. And so from there,
So Toastmasters organization is an incredible training opportunity. I like to call it one of the best kept secrets, because it's nonprofit and it relies on the initiatives of all the individual chapters So if it's up to the clubs, the chapters, to publicize and talk about it. Now, I did a youth leadership. Now, the youth leadership is one module inside Toastmasters organization, and I'm going to want to make sure my crew, please throw up the website, toastmasters.org. If you want to find a club in your community, a chapter, you can just go right to that website and you can look up where your closest chapter may be. I did a youth leadership a couple years ago, and it was awesome. We did it with 40 kids, split them into groups of three groups, and put them through this 8-week program. The greatest thing happened a year later. A year later, I'm in the grocery store, and this young woman is bagging my groceries, and she comes up to me and she goes, Mr. Corbett, right? And I go, yes, how did you know? She goes, you were my youth leadership leader, and it really helped me, I think, get this job. And so that was proof. So the two of you, you know, Toastmasters has helped the two of you, right, Bob?
Absolutely.
And what have you done with the training? What do you think it's done for you?
It's allowed me to enjoy personal growth that I really, at my age, I didn't think I was going to experience. I was 60 when I became a Toastmaster. I've been in sales for 40 years. I'm accustomed to speaking to people one-on-one or one-on-two. I thought it might help my group presentation skills, but what I didn't anticipate was that I would become a club leader. We would do so much interactively, learning from each other. And so the personal growth part, at my age, I just thought it's terrific, and I'm still growing.
Jeff?
Well, Bill, I think it's really important that we give back. I've been a Toastmaster for 12 years, and Bob and I have jumped into the youth leadership modular, and I think it's really important to give back and help the community, and this is one small way for us to give back. And another way that I give back is through junior achievement. I've been an instructor for 6 years, and I've been in the schools and volunteering with that. And then this is also volunteering. We volunteer for Toastmasters and for the youth program. Well,
listen, we've run out of time, but thank you so much for coming here, because we really need an entire show just on the benefits of Toastmasters. From what I got out of it, it's helped me get to this point doing the show, and all we can do is tell others about it to find their chapter, and amazing things happen. You find your passion, you find your courage, you get your confidence, and it actually changes your life. So thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Phil.
it.
Thank you, Bill.
Want to get some more communication leadership skills for you and your team? Check out Toastmasters.org on the net and find a chapter close to you. You may find one that has a youth leadership program enrolling right now. Switching topics from teens to toddlers, what do you think the #1 problem is with children under 6? It's the tantrum, of course. Coming up after the break, I'll be giving you solutions for dealing with those meltdowns from the terrific twos. Stay with me. We'll be right back.